How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews back with yet another review. And today we're going to be going with a little Belgian style action from a brewery I've never had before and a beer I've never heard of. It was gifted to me the other day, so I figured I might as well review it. It is Draai Laag Brewing from Millvale, Pennsylvania, and it is their Haviken ale aged on lees with Brettanomyces. So, yeah, I've never heard of this brewery before, and never had anything from them, obviously, if I've never heard of them, so super excited to give it a whirl. As far as what it says on the label, it says a Haviken aged on lees, bottled with Brettanomyces. Let's see, other than that, 7.4% alcohol, and government warning, Draai Laag Brewing Company, Millvale, Pennsylvania, and that's about it. Really, nothing else going on. Ghetto cap, I'm a big fan of the ghetto caps. No dating on this, which would be nice, especially with the Brett, aging wise or whatever. So we will see. Yeah, that's about it. Label wise, it's all right. Nothing too crazy. Very, very basic, very simple. Not bad, not good. Somewhere in between. I like me some simple, but overall, super excited. I believe it's a Belgian style ale. Hopefully a Belgian style dark. Don't think it's a sour, even though it does have the bread in it, so we'll see what's going on here. That is dark. Darker than what I thought it would be. The bottle was playing tricks on me. Give it a nice pour, not too crazy. And that head is going away quite quickly, as you'd expect. And it's leaving behind just the tiniest bit of head around the edges, and that even seems to be dissipating quite quickly. Color-wise, it's like an uber dark brown, like really crazy dark brown, almost bordering on black. But it doesn't look like it has like a super density to it. It looks rather clear and a decent amount of carbonation, and that's what's keeping that little bit of head that's there alive. So yeah, quite interesting beer. That head, the way it fizzled out so quickly and so aggressively, it's kind of interesting. So I expect it to be super effervescent, so we'll see. Let's see what she has in the nose. Oh, that smells good. It smells really good. Smells like a Belgian strong dark, Belgian double-ish almost, but it has that kind of earthiness into it you expect with that yeast. And you don't smell the carbonation in it. That's how aggressive the carbonation is. It's like bouncing up in your nose almost like a champagne would. Nice and sweet. Figs, raisins, figs and raisins, that's what I'm getting about. Maybe even a little bit of plum. But it smells really good. Somewhere between almost like a Belgian dark and an English old ale. Somewhere in between there, like a mixture of the two. But super fresh smelling, super fresh. I'm going to dive right in. Cheers. Jamaica throwing a bone down the stairs. It's not somebody dying in my house. Interesting. Ton of earthiness to it. Let's get that little tiniest sour bite at the end of it to let you know it's there. You can definitely tell this is a Brett beer. Like I said, it's the earthiness along with the raisins and like I said, dates, figs, and a super effervescent carbonation. Mouthfeel is thin. I was hoping for a bit more with the lees and the bread. I was expecting a bit more body to it, be a bit fuller. But it's not crazy thin, but I expect it to be thicker, and that would, for me, would bring it out or heighten it that much more. This is a nice beer. Super drinkable. Nice taste. 7.4% alcohol. You don't taste any of the booze. I wish it was a little bit higher ABV, just for aging purposes. I mean, it'll age fine because of the bread, but it's definitely a beer, which I kind of assumed as much as what they're going for with the yeast would be something you're supposed to age, but just like any beer, you gotta taste it when it's fresh. So, yeah, it's quite nice. It definitely seems like it would just age uber gracefully as you'd expect. Yeah, it's a nice beer. Doesn't blow me away, but it's quite interesting. That carbonation combined with the earthiness just makes it very pleasant for those who like such things. That little tiniest uber sour bite in the end. I'm not a sour guy, but that just does it for me. This brings it another level of complexity. Just kind of makes me dig it. So yeah, grading wise, let's see. I'll give it like an 86. Yeah, let me give it an 86 overall. It's a really nice beer. Sit this downstairs in my cellar for about 5 to 10 years and break it up. I'm probably gonna be pushing in the mid 90s, but give it an 86 overall for what it is. Tastes rather fresh. Like I said, there's no dating on there, but you could tell it doesn't have a bunch of months or years on it. Definitely not years. So yeah, 86 overall. And availability and value, which is what I usually do, I'm going to give it a big NA, only because it was gifted me, so I don't know how much it was, and I don't know where to get it. Well, I actually know where to get it, but anyway, give it a big NA in those two. So yeah, 86 overall. Not a bad beer from a brewery I've never heard before. And I can definitely taste the potential, so it's definitely something I'm going to seek out to get another bottle of and let it sit for a while and see how she changes. So yeah, Haviken, a Belgian dark ale from Draai Laag Brewing Company in Millvale, Pennsylvania. If you're into Brett beers, if you're into Belgian style darks, if you're into dates and figs, and you like an earthiness to your beer, or you're just a carbonation effervescent whore, which this has in spades, definitely be something you want to check out. Yeah, so it's another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or somewhere in between, please leave comments in the comment section below. If you'd like to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Massive Beers, all three of those places. We're way more active on Instagram. So if you're going to check us out anywhere, check us out there besides YouTube. And yeah, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you enjoyed a nice beer right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.